Welcome to Flipside of Crypto. In this episode, you learn why you should invest in apes, why TRON just went ape on its investment into GameFi, and by the way, we'll mention why Amazon just lost $888 million. More on that in the Flipside of Crypto. Joining me today, as always, Tor Constantino. Tor, nice to see you today.
Always happy to be here. Good to see you as well, my friend.
Today's first topic, the infrastructure bill. Oh, how exciting. So, right now, the Senate is trying to pass a gigantic bill to essentially make sure that the roads are built, schools are built, basically that you wouldn't have concrete falling on your head as you're passing the interstate. A great achievement if it passes, but it's not likely now, is it?
Well, it's possible, but at the same time, the lower house of Congress, the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, who is the Speaker of the House, is requiring, not requesting, requiring a completely separate $3.5 trillion, what she's calling human structure bill, which is basically just a catch-all for other types of funding. They want that bill to be proposed and passed before or alongside this $1 trillion traditional bill that came from the Senate. It passed the Senate, it's coming to the House, but the House is pumping the brakes and saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. First, we want 3.5 trillion more in a separate bill before we'll even consider this. It's politicians run amok, in my opinion, and it could potentially spike this traditional infrastructure bill and the anti-crypto legislation, which is currently in it.
Yeah, I mean, for our hodlers at home, why should you care? Essentially, if this bill passes, miners and the definition of brokers who have to pay higher taxes increases. So keep a close eye out, but this is happening for so long. We'll be talking about this every single day if we simply want to follow the friends from Capitol Hill. So let's not do that and instead focus on a $600 million DeFi heist.
I know. So hackers stole over $600 million worth of digital assets by exploiting vulnerabilities in the DeFi cross-chain bridging protocol of Poly Network. I'm a fan of that project, and it triggered the biggest cryptocurrency heist in history so far. That's stunning news. Again, the Poly Network has been rock solid in the past, and we need to get more details on this. But it's just one of those incidents where sunshine and rain falls on us all, and but not a good look for the crypto space, unfortunately.
Indeed, it seems that it's like a kid, right? So you're very proud of your kid. He started school. He's getting good grades. He's already achieving something, and then you find out that he's, dealing drugs on the side. Well, it's, but those drugs are not the hard ones. They are the easy ones. In other words, what I'm trying to highlight to people by being so ironic is crypto is really maturing. We're only 12 years old. We're entering our teens. And unfortunately, growing pains will ensue. Sometimes, and a lot of the times, it will result in the loss of money for a lot of people. Well, as we talk about being proud of this teenager, PNC Bank enters crypto.
Yeah, I think that's, again, like you're saying, we were talking about sunshine and rain. This is definitely a sunny spot of news here. Yeah. They're partnering with Coinbase. PNC is the 5th largest bank here in the U.S., a collaboration with the largest crypto exchange in the U.S. That's only got positive ramifications. It's not clear what exactly that will look like, but you have to guess and expect that PNC will be offering crypto services to its clients now.
And Tor, remind me about your grandmother again. She doesn't know anything about crypto, but she does know about Venmo. You know where I'm going with this.
I do, but just let's be clear. She's going to kill me if we call her my grandmother. It's my mother-in-law. And exactly. So to your point, PayPal has a long-standing reputation as being a crypto supporter, and its mobile payment outfit, Venmo, has launched a new crypto cashback tool. So if you earn cash back for your purchases on Venmo, you can get them as cryptocurrency now, as far as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, or Bitcoin Cash. So as Martynas, as you're saying, my mother-in-law doesn't know anything about cryptocurrencies at all, but she uses Venmo. So this is another excellent on-ramp for non-crypto users to try it out. And it's very positive development in the space. They don't have to do anything. They just have to say that they want their cash back in a cryptocurrency. It's great.
Yeah. And just for the viewers at home, could you please link down below, do you use Venmo? How significant do you think this development will be? I'm not in a country where Venmo is used. It's not used in Switzerland a lot. It's not used in the Baltics a lot. So I'm really looking forward to the result. Now, in other news, Justin's son just went full ape. Just full ape on GameFi. Explain to the people back at home, Tor, please, what is GameFi and what type of investment are we talking about?
So GameFi is kind of the merger between NFTs, excuse me, DeFi, and cryptocurrencies with gaming. And what we're talking about here is the TRON Foundation is setting up a $300 million TRON arcade fund within the GameFi space over the next 3 years. And this is part of that strategic plan to expand blockchain adoption. I know, right? That's a big chunk of money. And so the GameFi enables play to earn mechanisms so that players can earn rewards. Now, for context, 2.6 billion worth of investments have poured into the space just in the first 3 months of 2021. That's big. And as you said, aping in, they're definitely, the money is rolling in a big way.
Yeah, and just to continue the ape theory, it's actually about an NFT giveaway. Actually, as you know, there has been a tremendously popular giveaway of Bored Ape Yacht Club. I have to look this up because the names are just fantastic. They donated 66.45 ETH, the Orangutan Outreach and Orangutan Charity. So going ape seems to be going both figurative and literal these days.
Indeed. That's very funny and a great transition. You're absolutely right. I love the idea that Bored Ape Club, basically what they are, if anybody knows the Cyberpunk 10,000 NFTs that they've got, these are a very similar approach, but just using cartoon images of various ape drawings and chimp drawings. And so what has happened here is this Bored Ape Yacht Club, they've actually donated money to help a real live charity, the Orangutan Outreach. And listen, to me, I think it's great. It's a natural fit combining charity donations and NFTs, and it just adds excitement to the space. You get a laugh out of it as well, but you're doing some good. And I think that it's just a great opportunity. I'll tell you, when I read this though, my only concern is that it just now provides another opportunity for scammers to come in and pose as, fake charities and get you to try and separate you from your hard-earned crypto. So the only caveat would be buyer beware if you get some sort of a charity request for your own funds.
Very wise words for the viewers at home. Please heed them. And also, please go ape on the projects you believe in, but please research them and do your proper due diligence. Now, this has been the flip side of crypto. I'm not gonna talk about chain analysis today. I'm sorry, that type of news is something for you to look at in Dailycoin.com in our crypto digest. I think for today, thank you, Tor, and see you guys in the next episode. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.